Welcome back to the channel, everybody. I am continuing Battlestar Galactica. This is Season 2, Episode 6, titled Home Part 1. So getting into another two-parter here, and the previous one, The Farm, that was such a crazy, intense episode. They all are, I feel like, especially given what's going on in the story right now. So I just, of course, want to get back into it. Before I do, I was just about to say the whole subscribe thing, but first, we have merch, and I'm actually wearing some of it right now. Like, this is a reference to one of our previous reactions, Attack on Titan, a certain point when Kat got up and said, "That's it, I'm done." Of course, that wasn't the case, but now it has been immortalized in a t-shirt design. You can also get it as a like a hoodie or a sweatshirt, and like we have a bunch of stuff over on our merch store. So please check it out. There's a link in the description and also in the pinned comment, I'm pretty sure. And besides that, of course, yeah, subscribe and like and comment if you haven't done any of that. And Patreon. You can watch ahead. You know the dealio. I am several episodes ahead over on Patreon, both with the uncuts and certainly also the edited down versions. But I'm further ahead with the uncuts for sure. In the pinned comment, it's gonna tell you exactly how far ahead I am. Yes. With that out of the way, let's get back into it. Battlestar Galactica Season 2, Episode 6. Here we go.
No one's gonna believe this crap. And anyone that wants to make a suicide run to Kobol, let them.
A lot of people did.
Astral Queen has jumped away.
What was it? 24 ships, yeah. I hate that they're not all united, but then we wouldn't get all this tension.
I'm not interested in people who decide to join up with a religious fanatic and a terrorist.
Damn!
Morale is down throughout the fleet. The press is going wild. Families are being split apart.
Don't talk to me about family.
Adama is mad.
At this point, it's my firm belief that Commander Adama has let us go. Lieutenant Thrace will return. She will have the arrow of Apollo.
But will she return to Adama or to the Galactica or you?
Go down now and start looking for this tomb.
I wouldn't be too eager. There may still be Cylons present.
And some of us will die down there.
Yeah, that's probably unavoidable.
I realize that there are still many unanswered questions here.
Mm-hmm.
But it is our foretold destiny, and I, for one, am not going to waver from it now. If there is anyone here who does not have the stomach...
What's up with the leather jackets? What a...
It's in weapons range. The Adriatic has to fire her missiles now.
Civilian vessels, this is Starbuck. Do you read?
Okay, already. Damn. Oh, damn.
Good to see you too, Captain.
Okay, that was, yeah, sure.
Lee, there's something I need to tell you.
Oh, yeah, and by the way...
Wait!
No.
Stop! She's with us!
Drop your weapon, sir.
And, yeah, intro. Oh, yeah.
Thought you were dead, Hilo. You a Cylon too?
Don't even.
All right, here's what we're going to do. You're going to lower your weapons. Am I being perfectly clear?
You never know. But no, probably not.
Thank you.
Less shooting, more
Now put that
talking.
thing out the airlock.
Oh, what?
Fuck, you said you were gonna hurt her! Hey, Hilo!
Oh, fuck.
I know how to find the tomb of Athena!
Oh.
Do you? You don't find the tomb! You don't find her!
Listen to her, for God's sakes!
Listen to me!
Yeah, maybe you should listen.
Tell them to wait a minute.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Zarek, is there someplace where that young woman and I can speak?
I can arrange that.
Good. Again. Less killing, more talking.
Looks like we missed all the fun.
Not a lot of fun to be had. No.
You did a tour as a Squadron XO.
Mueller's a malcontent.
Is he just cracking those with his hands?
I'm honored, Commander. I won't let you down.
I love everyone on this ship. as much as I love mice.
Really, it's gotta hurt.
He's honest and he's loyal. We need a little bit of that around here right now.
Well, it's your call. I'll support it.
Especially the loyal part of it, I think, right now. I can't believe he's cracking those with his hands. Is that supposed to be another, he might be a Cylon sort of a hint?
Allow me to make a statement, please. Please, allow me to make a statement. Please be seated.
Sit down and shut up.
We share the grief of friends lost. But if we stay together, we will rise to the occasion as we have before.
And?
Questions?
A lot of questions.
Do you intend to put the fleet back together?
This is the fleet. Thank you.
This is
Commander! Commander!
No more questions.
Is there any truth to the rumor that there is no Earth, it doesn't exist, and you just made it up?
Broadcasting that kind of garbage is the quickest way to find yourself in a holding cell. That goes for all of you.
We're done here.
Whoa.
Always looked easy enough when Rosalind did it.
Alright, guys. What's going on in your head? A lot, as per usual.
Sharon told me there were 8 Cylons left in the fleet. Why didn't I ask her who they were? That idiot hadn't have shot her.
Yeah.
You have a path. You will be spared their fate. For once, guys, you can stop manipulating the world and let destiny take its course.
Just sit back, relax, and let humanity die out.
They are masters of self-destruction.
But yeah, of course, she's not wrong about human nature.
You're here because you had an affair with one of our Raptor pilots.
Listen to me.
I'm listening to you.
I am here because I chose to come here.
And I have little doubt that you are communicating everything I say even as we speak.
It doesn't work like that. I'm not wired in.
Sharon, I want to know where it is, and you either know or you don't.
I don't know how long the path is or exactly where it leads to, but I can tell you that you're gonna have to move very, very quickly.
You can't believe a word any of
The scrolls of Pythia do speak of a lower demon who helped the people in a time of crisis.
Oh, okay, that's in the scriptures as well.
This is not the way that I thought things were going to go down. I knew they'd be suspicious, but
Well,
Captain Apollo has already warned us that Cylon encounter in the region is probable.
Has Captain Apollo managed to tell us anything we don't already know?
what are you saying?
Leader, hot dog, clear the target, executing eyeball run on 3.
I guess it's as good a time as any to do a little practice.
Am I clear?
Executing eyeball run. Affirmative, you're clear. Rolling in. Weapons
Oh wait,
on.
no, they're both gonna...
Said I'm clear for my attack run.
Hot dog is cleared for his attack run.
What? Hot dog?
Back off, cat. Now, 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 now.
Oh. Well, this is fracked.
Bang on! Did you see that? Woo!
Bang on! Hot dog, you fucking idiot! You almost got me killed!
Report back to Galactica.
There is something wrong with the radios. Or yeah.
You're all the same.
You don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Yeah, no.
Then maybe I'm done talking.
Jesus. Everyone's so angry. Not that I don't get it.
Consider for a second that you may not have any damned idea what the hell you're talking about. Captain.
He needed to hear that.
The man with the guns makes the rules.
Damn.
What if she decides you're not the man to be in charge of the fleet?
Yeah.
So we do what we must in order to keep Rosalind safe on the surface of Kobol.
But not Apollo.
The scriptures say some of us will die on Kobol. One man in particular.
That's scheming.
He's blowing the approach and the docking speeds. He's missing the drogues. He's bunching the lines. It's a mess up there.
As you know.
Maybe that wasn't the best choice.
I was wondering when we finally get a little R&R around here. Where'd you get a pyramid ball anyway?
Are you gonna tell him about what happened? Did you just sniff the ball?
Anyway, tomorrow this whole thing's gonna end one way or another. We find the tomb, or we don't. We find a way to Earth, or we don't.
Yeah, no, it's not gonna end tomorrow, my dude.
Did you say you love me?
No, all I meant was...
No, seriously. Very sweet. You love me.
You're dreaming it, Kara.
You love me.
You're dreaming it.
You love me.
Dreamer.
Yeah, so good at teasing each other.
Striker, you're still on a collision course. Put your helm hard left.
Abort, stop, reverse, fuck. Oh, come.
Away rescue teams to sector 046.
What a shit show, and now they are starting to doubt Adama.
You never know when you might need to defend yourself.
Sure you want to give him a gun?
Let's move.
This should be interesting.
The path is supposed to be marked by gravestones.
Do you see any? Oh, I have a feeling something bad is gonna happen. No! And there we go. Silence. I thought the episode was gonna end there. Eh. He died? Really? Sharon, are you gonna help? And Lee thinks she's running away. She's trying to flank them, right? She's trying to... Ooh. Or... Yeah. Nice. I'm fracking helping you.
You gotta be fracking kidding me.
No.
Trailer has such a powerful grip on the mind. Suffocate all other emotion until everything is dead except for the rage.
Rage.
Feel like I want to scream.
That's fair.
Right now, matter of fact.
I don't think the problem is that you've been betrayed. I think it's that you feel helpless. And when you finally had a chance to do something...
Sorry I did this.
You let us down.
Damn.
Every day that we remain apart is a day that you've broken your promise.
Whoa, D.
It's time to heal the wounds, Commander. People have been divided.
I said that's enough.
Children are separated from their parents.
Ooh. He said, don't talk about family. Like, it's really complicated, but like, she is right. Like, they should not be separated. They should stay together. Aww. Yeah, it really is hella sad that she had to die. Okay, Adama, what,
I want to see all recon material on Kobol immediately in my quarters.
Oh. We...
Putting the fleet back together. And putting our family back together.
Fuck yes. Ah, that shit got me emotional. Damn. Putting the family back together. To be continued. Well, that was Home Part 1. I'm not gonna talk for too long here in this one, I think, because I really want to watch the next one. So yeah, I'm gonna try and make it short. Like, a feeling hit me while watching this episode where, like, the stakes have always been high in this series, with humanity almost being wiped out, and they're on the run. They're in this fleet together, but it's they were together, you know. So there was still this feeling of hope, and like they can, if they can just find a new home and get away from the Cylons, and yeah, and of course then the story gets more and more complicated. But when they split, and then that just happened, but then like the feeling that was in this episode, or what I felt throughout this episode, was just like that hope was just slowly disappearing, or at least like there was just like almost like a heavy blanket on it, on all of it. I don't even know how to explain it, but there was just like this heavy feeling inside of this episode, and like, this is not how it's supposed to go. Yes, sure, it's like it's gonna be hard no matter what, like with the situation that they're in, but it shouldn't be this hard. They should stay together. They should do whatever they can to not split up the family, not split up the fleet. And I am so happy that was the conclusion that Adama arrived at in the end. I hope it's not just like a red herring and he's gonna let the rage take over again or anything like that. But way to go, D, getting in there and having that conversation with him, and stepping up, like saying the things that she did. Because yeah, probably he did, ask her in there to talk to her about what he was feeling, thinking that she's not, I just need someone to talk to, someone who's not gonna talk back. But she then sort of did, she laid it out on the table that you made us a promise, the entire fleet, you made us a promise that you were gonna find us a new home, you were gonna find Earth, and we were gonna do this together. So every day we're not together during this is a day where you are not keeping your promise, so to say. And yeah, again, it is more complicated than just that. It's not 100% up to him. People make their own decisions, and the people who followed Rosalind and Rosalind herself, they make their own decisions. But yeah, enough with the rage and the anger and the killing and pointing guns at each other. We need to talk, and I that was a theme in this episode, where don't be so quick to just point fingers and point guns at each other and all of that. We need to step carefully, but do it together and try to make sure that even when we have our disagreements, that where we find some sort of middle ground, or it's just the concept of trying to keep the family together. I love that theme, and I love how that was really weaved throughout this episode, for sure. And we also got to see, in this state that Adama was in, he was making mistakes. I would say it was definitely a mistake to put Wilco Birch in, make him the new CAC, because he was too green. He was not really up to it, and we saw it in two examples, with the Vipers during their practice runs. I would say there was also an issue with the communication there, not being, it wasn't really crisp at all, and there were miscommunications. But either way, it was clear that he wasn't really up to the task, and then doing the fuel thing, that it was an op that was supposed to be over really easy, but it was just taking way too long, and it was making mistakes, and even sort of crashed the ships together. Adama not being in the right mindset, that was clear. So again, getting to the end, and him doing that 180 and saying that, okay, recon teams for Kobol, we need to get the fleet back together. That was great. That was really, really great. But then jumping over to the people who left with Rosalind, that part of the fleet, that third of the fleet, Starbuck and Hilo and Sharon, they made it back already. I was actually a little bit surprised that happened so quickly. But the responses, people seeing Sharon again, or another version of Sharon Boomer, but yeah, it was expected for sure, and it's, I've been saying this many times. Like I don't want to take sides in this series or be like they're on the right, like they're wrong and they're on the right side, or like, because it's all so complicated, and it all makes sense as well. Like why people wouldn't trust a freaking Cylon showing up and saying, yeah, I'm on your side, even though another copy of me or another version of me just shot the commander. Yeah, it's very understandable what's going on with everyone, I would say. And it's also like even someone like Tom Sarek, who was like clearly scheming and plotting to get rid of Lee so that he can get in a powerful position, because like the man with the guns holds the power, whatever he said. But it's also based, like what I meant with, like, I understand where with him and others as well, and especially, you know, the part of the fleet that didn't go with Roslin, where like the whole thing with scriptures and prophecies and it's a bit, yeah, it's not tangible. It's not something that you can see in front of you, and it's risky, of course, like following yeah, I really understand where everyone is coming from and what's going on and how things are playing out. There's more I could get into here and really talk about what's going on between Lee and Kara, and like Hilo coming back to the fleet. What must it be like for him with Gaius and his conversation with number 6 about, you know, almost like watching humanity from the outside now. It's so many layers to all of it, but as I also said, like I wanted to make this short so that I can jump into the next part and watch that, and then I'm sure I'm gonna have more to say after that. Again, as per usual, like this is such a good series, and it's like so many thoughts just rummaging around up there in my head after watching an episode, and that's how it's supposed to be. So yeah, enough talking. I'll wrap it up here. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you very, very, very soon. So say we all. Bye. That's my kid.